Green. On the other side, you got Jackson, Kennard, Zubats, Morris, and PG. Now Zubats had 16 and 12 in LA. In fact, that's what he's averaging against the Rockets going back to last season. Very underrated big man in the league. He fumbled that one away.
The Rockets still struggle with length and size, especially without Bruno Fernando, who brings a really great...
Jackson ends up blocking quarter from behind, but the Rockets still have it. Rockets need to get Jalen Green going. His little floater made a living out of hitting some tough shots. That game-winning shot the other night was a real tough shot. Little pocket pass into Jackson. He misses, but there's a whistle.
The Rockets have to communicate their guard-to-guard switching here, so you should be screaming that out. And you know, either Porter has to stay or Jalen has. You know, decent defense there from Paul George.
From the elbow. Rebound to Şengün. Porter into the lane. Stride for stride with him was George. Misses the turn.
Hence the struggles, and he's got to get on transition and run. He did it earlier, but you need more of it.
George frees himself up and knocks down.
The Clippers end up getting a wide open shot. You couldn't match up. And Kennard just backed it down earlier.
Rockets have an early mountain to climb, and Easton had it stripped away. With 6 rebounds in that one. Goes to Green.
I think you got to get the ball to Alfie right there. He walked down wide open and had Batum, you know, fighting for position, but you got to find a way to get them.
Another walk. Do it, but it counts nevertheless, and the Clippers are dominating.
You get plays like that when you're comfortable, and right now the Rockets are playing at the Clippers' pace. It's been their defense just stifling here that the Rockets can't even get a shot off.
Nope. A lot of one-on-one stuff, but it's not resulting in much. To skip out to Knicks, his three, and it goes. Rockets needed some help defense by Morris.
You're not going to beat the Clippers from the weak side. I played for Coach Ty Lue. He was with them in Boston. With them
defensively, and now this word from Jack Daniels.
Usman Garuba, man. He's been all over the place.
His rebounding with the Fernando injury.
Yeah, making the most. Just he's been doing what he's been capable of. That's playing hard and rebounding and setting screens.
A mini hook shot there by Easton off the mark. George in the open floor, but the Rockets have multiple players back, so LA will settle in the half court here. And stripping it away from behind, I think Knicks was the guy who got a piece of it. Now he'll shoot the three. He leans in and he makes it come all of the way back to tie it here at 40.
And guys, like the great Craig Ackerman told me, I have no control over the game. I'm just here talking prematurely sometimes. And when a player spins baseline, they can't see anything, so you may want to go and run there.
Şengün, no. Now to Gordon, to Matthews, the corner three.
Good basketball. Even though Matthews doesn't hit that corner three, that is great ball.
Rockets get it right back. Şengün to Porter, to Matthews. Another crack at it, and this one does go in. Clippers issues with turnovers this year. 8 of them in the game. 16 Rockets points. Morris up top, his three rims off. Rebound Şengün
now with 4.
Şengün with 10. Rockets with his 3. Kennard takes it from Batum, gets turned back by Green. George slips 2, and called for a
lot of travels in this game, but watch this. You know, you're going to see, 2 and 3 bodies there. Şengün just making a wall.
On wall 3 for 4. Reggie Jackson's 2 for 6. Green to the paint, elevating over the top of Batum, misses that. Back to Clippers come as Wall. Oh, to Batum, who misses an easy one.
Acrobatic save there from Jabari. That was a lot harder than it looked.
Here's Smith for 3, short. Rebound, Şengün back up with it. To react and let us know your thoughts on that as we move along here tonight. So this group for the Rockets did not begin the ball game well at all. They need a better start in the third quarter, and it begins with a miss on that corkscrewing attempt by Jalen Green, and believe it or not, who did not play in the first half, did not play in Los Angeles, but it's Moses Brown in the game at the 5 to start the second half for the Clippers, and he ends up drawing to him. And Zubac was in foul trouble in L.A. Didn't go to him, and Zubac was in foul trouble in the first half. But he starts him in the third quarter. Maybe that also has something to do with the fact that Batum, who came in for Zubac as they downsize, also has 3 fouls. Green's 3.
Or a layup to get a score like Jalen Green going.
Buries the 3 is first in the elbow. George, no. There's Gordon. Another chance for the Rockets to get the lead as they had briefly at the end of the first half. Wide open is Kevin Porter. And that one is no good. George into the lane. Stripped. Scooped up by Smith.
Defense here for the Rockets. And see if you can make Moses Brown more of a liability than an asset.
Point. Turnaround. George thought about it. Now comes back around the Brown screen. Throws it up top of the big guy. And he doesn't have to jump very high. Was not to his liking.
He worked on that all shoot around long. The weak side is going to have to be there for those rolls with Brown.
Smith over Brown. No. Here comes George ahead of steam. To Brown, inside on Smith, drops it.
I'll say it again, it doesn't take much for a shooter to see the rim, and Jalen's seeing the rim.
14 third quarter points now. Tough turner.
Yeah, Paul George going to pick up Jalen Green, saying, man, enough is enough.
Eric Gordon turned back by Brown, finds an open Green corner 3, no.
And another thing that shows, Jalen Green has been working. Maybe his shot hadn't gone down. He was a little out of rhythm, but he never stopped working. That's a great sign for the Rockets.
Pulls back 3.
Sparking the Clippers here. UCLA product. Proud of my young fella, man.
Back to George, another 3. Another make. Not 9 points, but a +9, but it was his rebounding and his energy. Had 4 rebounds, an assist, and a half a dozen points. Kicked away. Green gets it back. Now across the Knicks, who does come in and gives KPJ a breather. His skip pass, almost 20, up to 20 for the night.
Now, fun fact, some may not know, but I found out from Tari Eason's auntie, Paul George is his favorite player. So a little excitement here for Tari going against.
Oh, right on cue.
Hey,
together, the more comfortable everyone gets, and that includes Alfie, guys.
All right, thank you, Vanessa. Big bucket for Powell, a 3. Porter turned back by Jackson. Needs some help and ends up throwing it away. Wasted offensive possession for the Rockets.
Yeah, you have to cut, move when you see the.
Oh, there was a
Kevin Porter Jr. I gotta help, gotta load up, gotta load up.
George over Green, and it's cleared by Knicks. Now, the last 4 or 5 minutes is where the Rockets have struggled the last 2 games. In Phoenix, and obviously the other night in Los Angeles.
Got hit on the arm. He's signaling to the referees.
George off the pick, into the lane, the Euro step, and the corkscrew. And George, all with 20 plus in the game. Paul George, 24 to lead all scores.
Free throw.
That's a good sign because he's 10 of 11 of the line in this game.
Good defense, got to load up.
He came into the league in Turkey, was really good at the foul line. George again.
Alfie has to be careful. He's got those fouls, and I think Paul George knows it. Oh, goodness.
Bad pass to right to Jackson. Here's Morris. That hurt. Bad turnover. 3 more points for Morris. Clip one of the strangest trips, again, that I can remember in terms of geography, and none of the cities being anywhere near the other one.
Feed him. Feed him.
The Rockets going to have to put together several consecutive quality possessions to give themselves a chance. Şengün down the baseline to the rim, passed up the 3. Wow. Both of those were not close. Green on Morris. Oh, no look. Whipped it inside the